Good morning, welcome to Deal in Kent. Deal in Kent is a very old fishing town. It also holds close to my heart because it is a town that I grew up in. In fact, this very boat I actually went on a fishing trip for my mate's 30th birthday. There's always fresh fish available on the seafront itself, and of course Deal has its famous pier. Now it has been said that this pier is as long as the Titanic was. Unfortunately that is actually factually incorrect, it is just a myth. But of course, you can also walk along the pier, which is exactly what I did. You always get fishermen on the pier, and of course you have to ask them a question which normally gets the same response. Have you caught much?
No, I've had quite a few bites.
When you get to the end of a pier, you can go into the Deal Pier kitchen where you can enjoy a snack or a bite to eat or a coffee and enjoy the view of Deal. One of my favourite stories of this is when me and my friend Dennis were younger. We used to go fishing on the bottom deck there, and we caught a fish. Dennis went to kick it back in the sea and actually proceeded to kick his trainer in with the fish. I mean, there's been other stories of me on this pier as well, but we won't dive into them too much. Less said on that story, the better. After relaxing on the pier for a bit, it was time to head to the next attraction, which was Deal Castle, which is conveniently placed on Deal Castle Road. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this, Deal Castle was actually closed, so I headed into town, where I passed the Port Arms and the King's Head, a very traditional pub, and of course the famous ice cream parlour. Selling ice creams there since way before even I was born, and that was a long time ago. And of course, one of my favourite places of Deal is Middle Street. It's a very old smuggler's road, which I actually grew up on. And there's one place that I needed to visit while on this street, and of course that is the famous Ship Inn. Now, I've been going to this pub since I was very, very young, so I was very excited to return and revisit. It was generally lovely to see that this pub had not changed since I last come in here. I've been coming to this pub for almost 30 years, and it's lovely to see that it's still a very proper traditional pub. There were plenty of choices of drink. I ordered myself an IPA, which cost me the unbelievable price of £3. I sat down and enjoyed that at a bar while talking to an old friend of my dad's. I left the Ship Inn and headed down the road to a place that is very familiar to me. That's the house I grew up in. There's my old bedroom window just there. I then made my way into town, making my way downtown, which is very much like most towns. However, it did also have Al's Bakery, which I've been coming to for many, many years, and enjoyed many decent cakes and muffins from there. There's a Costa Coffee directly opposite a Starbucks coffee. There's also a furniture shop which shares the same building as a gambling shop, and of course there's John Roper's, where I used to go to buy my Airfix kits. So, Deal in Kent, a place that will be always very close to my heart. Let me know where I should visit next. I'm doing a daily video every single day. I shall see you tomorrow for another one. Until then,
Ginger Mafro.